We're back for the last stretch of games here in Ulaanbaatar from the UG Arena, I'm sorry. Here from Mongolia. Last stretch of games coming up on this Nations League's finals day one as we close out women's and men's Pool A. And after that, Pool C, we'll get our second look here at both China and Hungary. Got the Chinese team coming up first. They started the day with an overtime victory against Egypt. Mingling Chen was a beast in that one. 9 points, all from underneath the basket. She's joined by Xinyu Wang, Xinyan Hong, and Ming Zhang as they will look to continue their dominance. They will be running into Hungary under 21, though. Hungary under 21, they were on the losing end of an overtime. Also against Egypt. Here we go. We got Anna Veg-Dudas, Nicolette Vince, Lila Anna Rosman, and Sofia Bakjo completing the 4 players. And look, they're going to try to get their first victory here. So they want to stay alive in this vicious Pool C action. We got a matchup of the bigs here. Mingling Shen standing 192. So she is a load to handle. Again, she scored 9 points in that first game. An overtime victory over Egypt. She is going to have to start. She's going to have to go up against Anna Veg-Dudas, though. Veg-Dudas standing even taller than 192. She's actually 196, I believe. And I'm hoping I'm not shortchanging her here. Pun intended. Here we go. Veg-Dudas 195. So I was close to being correct. So that's a pretty big matchup. Veg-Dudas is going to have to try her best to keep Shen off the boards and keep her from scoring those ones down below. Again, China looking to take a 2-0 lead here in group play, and Hungary still looking for their first victory today. In their first game, again, and also an overtime loss to Egypt for Hungary. They got 5 big ones from Nicolette Vince, who dropped in a 2-pointer. Veg-Dudas scored 4, and Rosman and Baksham both managed 2. China, again, they beat Egypt in overtime. They had 9 points from Mingling Chen, but besides that, 4, 3, and 3 for the other ladies. They start things off right, though. Easy lay. Zhang. Veg-Dudas kicks it out, tries to get it back, gets position, shoots over top of Shen, can't get it to go. Shen will get the rebound. Gives it up to Hong. Hong launches it from 2. Hong won't get it to go. Shen again with the rebound, and she will spin off. The Hungarian ladies will get the board again. Doesn't put it in, but she will be getting a free throw. And again, Mingling Shen is a load to handle, standing at 192, 23 years old. And Shen puts it in and puts China up 2-zip. Shen. Zhang. Zhang will drop one in from 2. No go, though. Rosman. Veg-Dudas. Bok Cho couldn't get that one to go. That will be a shot clock violation. Oh, another easy lay for the Chinese. Missed though. Bunny missed again. So they will try to get it back with a fresh shot clock. Shot from the outside. Hong, no good. And this time they put it in, so a 3-0 lead for China. Roseman. Puts it up, and Wang commits the foul. Sinyu Wang, standing 181 centimeters tall. Can keep her hands out of the way, so puts Roseman on the line. Oh, they find Shen on the cut. Threading the needle. Shen doesn't get the lay, but quick take for the Hungarians, but no. Having a tough time finishing over top of the taller Chinese women. Shen. So another easy bucket for the Chinese, and a pretty commanding 6-1 lead here as Hungary is having a difficult time scoring to Wilson. And China just keeps plugging away at it. Zhang, no. Roseman takes it to the cup. This time draws a foul, so there'll be a free throw for Roseman coming up. Roseman puts it in. Chen looks down low for Wang. Wang gets fouled. So five fouls on Hungary under 21, who look like they're a bit outmatched here. Using all their fouls, they're still down. And another foul call as Hungary, within 3 minutes of action here, has gotten to the bonus. Shen drops one in. 7-2. Chinese machine just keeps going. Veg Dudash, this is the matchup we were talking about. Veg Dudash will try to take it at Shen, but can she finish over top of her? No, she cannot. Shen will come away with the rebound. Shen. Well, she took the Silk Road down there. She will draw a foul, though. So it's the 7th foul in Hungary. 2 free throws from Mingling Shen coming up as Veg Dudash got a little bit too handsy on that one. So easy free throws for China. Oh, Rajman does something back. 8-4, Hungary. They need some more hot shooting if they want to stick in this game with this well-oiled Chinese machine as Mingling Chen are shooting 2s now as well. All right. Take a look back at some of the action so far as we see China dominating inside early. Hungary looking for ways to score. Found a shot by Rosman there, but having a tough time of it. They'll take possession here, though. China's committing a lot of fouls as well. They're at 5 already. Rosman tries to create some space, doesn't get it. Vinci launches one, but doesn't get it to go. Rebound Wang. Wang will swing it to Zhang. Zhang will try to go down there. Shot from the outside for the Hungarians, but she airmails that one. Rosman. And we'll get another foul, so that'll be number 7 on China. And the Chinese scoring has dried up here a little bit. And now they're putting Hungary at the line for 2 to claw themselves back into this game. Who knows? Rosman with a chance to pull her team within 2. Gets the first one. And manages to draw her team within 2. But Shen will expand that lead. So overall, all time at the youth levels, at this youth level anyways, Hungary is 2-5 against China. So China has gotten the upper hand before in a lot of games. Hungary only managing 2 wins. But the free throws are surely going to help them out here. Rosman seems automatic from the free throw stripe, and again, pulling her team closer. So 9-8, Hungary's back in this game. Don't look now. Hong, Lei. They're looking for fake Dudas again. Going up against Shen, inside-outside game. Rosman again for 2, and she will knock it down. 10-10. Hong again for 2 as well. No go. Gets her own board, though. Another shot at it. Launches that one over top of the rim. This time, Hungary will come away with it. Quick trigger. No go. Everybody's looking gassed out here. Another easy shot by Hong. This time it will go down. Don't leave her open like that. Veg Dudas is asking for it against Shen. Kicks it back out, though. Baksho couldn't get it off in time. That'll be a shot clock violation. Shen finds her teammate Jiang. Nice rub screen. I love that action. Oh, don't look. Nicolette Vinci puts it in. They do have to contend with the size of Mingling Shen, though, and she has been beasting down there. Roseman tries to find Vinci, but a little miscue there. So they might get it back here, but only 0.7 on the shot clock. So Roseman will have to put it up quick. Doesn't get it to go. China will be in possession here, and that will be a shot clock violation. Zhang gets it back. Zhang finds a rolling Wang. 15-11. Roseman. Hong with the rebound. Back to Zhang. Swings to Wang. Zhang open two. Wild shot there. As Baksho is down, it's 3 on 2. Zhang will get another open look, but no. Vinci will she'll put it in. 15-12. Hungary's not going away. So we'll get to our second TV time. I will take a look back at some of the action in this game. Again, China taking the lead, but Hungary is not going away. Roseman. Veg Dudas gets a shot up over top of Shen. No go though. Vinci with the rebound. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Veg Dudas has to take the shot. Undershoots it. So China in possession. Under 3 minutes. 15-12 China. Shen to Zhang. Zhang hesitates. Throws it up. Shen is there to clean up the mess though. Like a janitor, but she doesn't get the bucket to go down. Shen will shoot it from 2. Oh, that's good like a bow bun. 17-12. China in firm command of the lead here. But Hungary, they're dropping in some buckets, and China is at 9 fouls, so you never know. Shen again. Shen's heating up. It's that Szechuan pepper. Vinci. No, but a foul on China on the rebound. So that will be foul number 10 on the Chinese women's team. And that will put Lila Roseman on the stripe for 2 and will give Hungary possession of the Wilson afterwards. Roseman forgets to put the first one in. Handoff action for Roseman, who decides to take the pull-up. She gets it to go down. 18-14. Again, this Hungary team is not going away. Hong tries to put one in from 2. Rebound for Wang, though. Shen with the screen. Wang. Shen pops. And drops. Mingling Shen taking over this game. Scoring from all 3 levels of the court. Oh, Veg Dudas on the roll. No good though. Forgets to put in the lay-in. Shen, she has the game in her hands, and she puts Hungary to bed. 21-14 China. who are riding a very hot Mingling Shen, who is just beasting down there, getting buckets underneath the basket from the mid-range, also dropping in some twos. Mingling Shen is looking like she might be holding up that future of Chinese 3x3 basketball in her hands firmly. Again, a 21-14 victory for China, who are going to continue on this day with 2 victories. So they are for sure going to be going through pool play. And we take a look back at some of the action here in this game. Again, China coming out of pool play with 2 victories. Hungary coming out of pool play with none. So that means we got women's Pool A action locked up already. Egypt and China both will be moving on to the 3rd day here in Ulaanbaatar in Hungary. They will be taking their losses and going home. As you said, Mingling Shen is looking like a future star in 3x3. Hitting from all levels of the court. Dropping in some twos as well. Again, take a look at your pool standings. Women's Pool A with China dominant, 40 points, 2 wins. Egypt managed an overtime victory against Hungary, loss against China, and Hungary unfortunately bowing out of pool play here with 2 losses. One in overtime against Egypt and one at the hands of China, so we won't be seeing them again. We're going to shift our attention to men's play here. Trying to close out men's Pool A action as well. All right, this should be a good one. Men's Pool A action closes out with France under 21 and Egypt under 21. Here's your French squad. They've managed a victory over Latvia, a very close victory, might I add. As Loic Nudogbesi is joined by Rudi Ekwakwe, Matisse Gangudia, and Lois Grasov. These four gentlemen again dismantled the Latvians 19-17. Matisse Gangudia, big with 7 points. Latvia then turned around and put the smackdown on Egypt under 21. So Egypt under 21 lost to Latvia 10-22. They're gonna have to muster up everything they have to try to get a W here. If they win and they can keep France to a very low score, then, you know, maybe. And here's your foursome. Omer Ahmed, Anafi Abdelkader, Sleen Tamer, Mohamed Mahmoud El Asawi, Saif Eldin Mustafa, Mohamed Ashraf Abdel Wahab El Mansi. That's your foursome for the Egyptian under 21 squad, again coming out of the Africa South Conference. France can solidify their fourth spot with a win and send Egypt home. They're looking to do just that. Latvia will be looking on to try to see if France can manage to do just that, because that will also mean Latvia moves on to the third day of action here. And Egypt, again, they're going to have to try, and we'll get the calculators out in a second here. They're going to have to try to keep France from scoring almost any points. They're going to have to score a lot to keep their hopes alive. They start with some rim pressure, but no made layup. Nudogbesi. Turnover for the French. Ashraf puts it in. So 1-0 Egypt. These teams have a head-to-head, and well, Egypt hasn't won any of the two matches that they played. Nice little spin move, but no make. Ashraf will get the board, though. He'll put it in. Nice little cut by Lois Grashoff. Oh, Ashraf didn't even expect that one, but he also misses it. Ekwakwe. Offensive foul called, looks like. El Asawi. Nope, blocking foul called, actually. Big take. So you see Nudogbesi go up here and get fouled as well. So he will get a chance at the free throw stripe. Nudogbesi. 3-2 France. And again, just to get my calculators out, Egypt has to win by 10 or more points. They have to beat France by 10 or more points to manage to continue on after this game. So a tall task for the Egyptians. Again, they've placed here for a reason. They showed some grit earlier on in the Latvian game, got up 8-4, and then just forgot to put the Wilson in the basket. Nudog Bessie tries for another and one this time though. Just a free throw. Nudog Bessie puts it in, 4-2 France. Okay, Kwakwe, no. Nudog Bessie with the board though. And another foul on the Egyptians. That's foul number 4. We're not even 2 minutes into this game, and Egypt getting in foul trouble already. Kangudia. Hey, Kwakwe. Elisabi got his hands in there. Kangudia trying to create some space. Oh, and that drops. He's dropping tears like Zelda out here and gets the and one as well. Look at this, Matisse Kangudia with the high scoop. And one. With a chance to add to the lead. Ashraf, beasting down low. So France taking an early lead here in Egypt. It's looking like the scoreboard might be running them out of this place. Krasov with the cross. Finds Kangudia for 2. In and out. Ashraf with the board. Elisawi. Elisawi drops it in. 7-4. Kangudia tries to get the Euro step in, is fouled. 6th foul in Egypt. Next foul will be 2 free throws because they will be in the bonus. Kangudia tries to find Nudog Bessie on the cut. Nothing there though. Kwakwe, no. Krasov with the quick hands though. He'll take a quick shot too. No go. Kotos. Try to go up with it. Draws a foul. That one needed a lot of rim to not go in. Kangudia finds Nudog Bessie, and he's using his height to his advantage. 8-4 France, and Ashraf. A turnover by the Egyptians off of that take. Koto says, I don't agree with that, but as you guys know, the referees are always right. And that will get us to our first TV time out here in the UG Arena in Ulaanbaatar, where we try to close out men's Pool A action with this game. If you like what you're seeing, follow us at FIBA 3x3 or at FIBA 3x3W. Use the hashtag 3x3NL. Also, give me a follow. My handle is at BAZZ50. I am Boss Rosendahl, a.k.a. The Mountain. former 3x3 pro player, and now active with 3x3 commentating on FIBA, as well as with 3x3 Unites, a Dutch-based NGO trying to push 3x3 basketball. That's something for another day, though. Kangudia gets stripped. Elisawi. Wrap around to Ashraf. Ashraf puts it in. Grasov swings it. Kangudia step back. Drops it in as well. Grasov, easy bucket, so if Egypt wants to continue living after today, they have to score every single point from here on and stop the French. Kangudia, well, there goes that hope. Grasov. France is just getting easy bucket after easy bucket out of transition. Oh, and another easy one. Ikwakwe with the two, all the way from Bordeaux. Samara down to Kotos. Kotos, no. And another foul on the Egyptians, and that's number 7. So 2 free throws coming up for the French. One more free throw coming up. Egypt, El-Asawi. Ashraf, no. So a timeout's called on the floor, and France, well, they have taken a dominant lead here as Egypt, same as in the first game we saw, has dried up scoring-wise. France just continuing their dominant play. As you see Kangudia here dropping a 2. Virtually, Egypt can't even continue on anymore, so it's just for honor here. But 17-6 is looking like it's that might even be tough. Kangudia drops in another one, so France at game point. But a foul on the French. That'll be number 3. Oh! Here we go. The Egyptians are still fighting, but they look like they have been outmatched here by the French. And it looks like they will be bound out of this competition with another loss on their belt. Look, ooh, Grasov almost got one. 2 goes down for the Egyptians. Kangudia down to Grasov. Ekakwe fades on the 2, no go. Grasov will get the rebound, kicks it out. Kangudia tries to jump in between 2 players, gets hacked. So 2 free throws for game coming up from Matisse Kangudia, as he can end the game here with 4:34 left on the clock. This is the 9th foul on the Egyptians. So 2 free throws again coming up for Matisse Kangudia. Kangudia puts in the first one. Can he end it? Kangudia puts Egypt to bed. 21-8 in a dominant performance by the French under-21 squad, who are coming out of Pool A as clear victors with two wins. We'll see the pool standings in a little bit here, but very dominant game by the French, who are looking to continue their dominance of the under-21 and under-23 field after winning the 3x3 Nations League finals last year. And they will try again this year, and they look like they're off to a good start. Take a look back at some of the highlights. Egypt put a lot of pressure on the rim early, but we saw that in their first game of the day. They kind of forgot the score afterwards, and then the French machine just started rolling. Cross-off size was a problem, as was Nudok Bessie. And this man, Matisse Kangudia, take a look. That's a special scoop of ice cream right there. Ashraf tried to do something back for the Egyptians, but too much offense on the French side and too much defense as well, as Egypt only managed 8 points. The France come away here with a dominant victory. Kangudia again with contested step back. It's a hand up over top of him. Like the balance of this French team, they can score from all levels of the court. Look at that block. Nudok Bessie spiked that like a volleyball player. El Asabi tried to do something back from the corner. He at least got a 2 in. But that will be all she wrote for the Egyptians as we look at the standings in Pool A here for the men. France under 21, 2 wins, dominant performances. Latvia, 1 good game, 1 decent game. They lost 1 to France and dismantled the Egyptians. In Egypt, they'll be bowing out after only scoring 18 points in 2 games. We won't be seeing them on the 3rd day of action here in Ulaanbaatar. All right, that concludes Pool A action on the men's and women's side. We will step away for a quick second, and we'll be back with the last stretch of games here, closing out Pool C action, both on men's and women's side. All right, we're looking to close out women's Pool C action with this game coming up. It's the USA Under-21 team on the women's side. They've been good so far. 2 wins for Mara Brown, Christina Dalschi, Morgan Molly, and Lucianne Olsen. Managed a 19-21 defeat of Spain and a 21-18 victory in a tight-fought contest over France. They're going to go up against Jordan, who we've seen play twice now. They've managed a total of 15 points. They're playing with 3 ladies, so it's going to be a tough one for them. As we'll see, Masa Basam Al-Nubani, Tekra Shehade, and Janset Yalchin step up to the plate. Again, they've been having a tough time of it scoring the rock. Whereas Team USA, well, they've been scoring the rock at will. Well, she's got 11 points in 2 games. Olsen also 11 in 2 games. Malley's got 10 in 2 games. Brown's got 8. Top scorer for Jordan so far, Masa Basam Al-Nubani with 7 points in 2 games. As they will try to put some effort up against this Team USA, but I'm not going to lie, this one's looking like it might be a foregone conclusion. Team USA being so dominant, and Jordan, well, not so much so far. All right, we'll get things started here. Brown to Dalschi down low. Easy bucket. So foul on Jordan, who again have been outmatched in both their previous games today. Not sure if they can change that around, especially against this Team USA Under-21, who's been looking pretty good so far. Yalchin, though, She'll try to get a cross in. Oh, but she is rejected. Like your invitation to prom. Anubani launches one up, doesn't drop. Rebound Brown. She'll share it with her friends. And we'll get it back. Brown hasn't had the scope on just yet. I'm saying she's shooting with such a high level of confidence. I am sure she's going to start knocking some down in a bit here. But so far, not a lot from the two-point arc have been dropping in for her. It hasn't mattered, though, as Team USA has been dominant. Oh, don't look now. Shahade with a turnaround hook shot. Brown kicks it. Mally for two, no go. And the hustle is a little late there by Yelchin, so she can get to it. Olsen to Delsey. Tries to get a rub screen going, but takes it herself. That doesn't go, but Shahade will smack her on the arm. Yeah, there you can see Shahade swiping at that Wilson. Delsey put it in. Or at least she'll get a chance to put it in through a free throw here. And she does, so 2-1 USA. Anubani, easy open two. That will go down. 3-2 lead, Jordan. Olsen. No, and Shahade with another board. Anubani with another open shot. This one doesn't go, though. Anubani gets a screen off Shahade. She'll try another two. No go. Shahade's got her hands all over the boards. This one she saves out of bounds, though. So possession back to the United States of America. Brown. Open look again. She'll share it with Delsey. Delsey. Mid-range, no. Mally with the rebound. Another attempt from two for the USA. And we already kind of saw it in the game against France. They picked up their shooting by a bunch. In their first game, they were kind of streaky. They're looking to find some rhythm out here in Ulaanbaatar. Again, playing at altitude. We are at over 4.4 thousand feet here. 1,300 meters for all you meter people. Shahade, quick hands. Anubani will get another one from two. She launches it and she puts it in. 5-2, Jordan. What's happening? And I found Shahade. This is why 3x3 is so much fun. You cannot underestimate anyone. Again, Jordan managed 15 points total in their two games earlier. USA was looking dominant in both their victories, or at least strong. And now they are down 5-2 against Jordan. Mally. Ooh, drops that pass off. Brown doesn't reward her with a layup, though. Olsen does. Anubani is just chucking up everything. She likes all the shots. It's a frat boy at a bar. Olsen. Step back for Mally. Nice little fade. Lefty stroke. Shahade almost gets locked up. 4.4 seconds. Ball just got cleared. Somebody better shoot it. And an offensive foul called. That's... Shahade has been keen to do that today. Already had a couple of offensive fouls. Being a little bit too physical on the screens. That'll get us to our first TV timeout, though. back at some of the highlights of this day. Unubani, she's just been chucking up shots from 2. She's throwing everything at that round thing like it's hacky sack. Or do you guys call that cornhole? It differs here. Anyway, I digress. We are back. First TV timeout out of the way. 4-5 scored in favor of Jordan. Jordan is playing with 3 women. So the fatigue will start setting in at some point. Mali to Dalsey. Dalsey throws it up over Shahade, and she gets the shot to go. 5-5. Ties things up. Shahade thought she had position, but Dalsey got her hands on there, so 4.6 seconds to go. Jordan will get the ball up top. Yalchin took a little bit too long. Shot clock violation. Team USA back in possession of the Wilson. Dalsey. Dalsey. Oh, she gets blocked. Shahade swiped that. And a foul on Team USA here. First one. Jordan's at 5 fouls already. And that will be Yalchin going to the free throw line. Brown can't find the long range still. New shot clock and Jordan ball. Anobani to Shahade. Shahade hands it off to Yalchin. Yalchin has to create some space. We got 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Yalchin. Anubani, she has to do something with it. 1 second left, and good defense by Team USA. And Jordanese women looking like they might be running out of gas here pretty soon. Their scoring has dried up. It has also dried up on the Team USA side a little bit. Well, see, that's the announcer's jinx. It's not dried up. Olsen drops into 2 and then forces a jump ball. And as you guys know, or might not know, in 3x3, that means defense will get possession. So Team USA will be handling the rock from here. Dalsey. Brown, nice little fade. 8-5. Anubani tries to challenge Dalsey. No go, but Shahade, well, she's almost 2 meters tall, so she puts it in. Brown. Scope not unlocked just yet. Mali fading away. No. Shahade, she's making things difficult with those long arms. Yalchin goes to the cup, puts it in. Jordan is around in this game. Don't look now. It's 8-7, but they keep hanging around in this contest where, well, maybe beforehand you'd expect Team USA to blow the doors off of this one. Timeout's called, though, as the women from Jordan must be gassed playing at this altitude with only 3. But look at that. She blocked her like a bad DM. All right, you heard him. We got to get the boards. We're looking to rebound, but they have to contend with Shahade, who is, again, I believe one of the taller women in the tournament, standing at 198. Only 19 years old. Olsen lost to Wilson like Tom Hanks. Anybody watch Castaway at all? Lubani tries to drive, hands it off to Yalchin. Yalchin steps back, gets smacked. Brown back to Olsen. Olsen challenges Shahade, but can't get it up over those long arms. Dalsey will try a sky hook. That won't go either. And a foul's called on Team USA for being overly physical with Shahade on that clear attempt. Yalchin puts it in and ties the game at 8. Malley. Oh, she gets it to go. Like that jab. 9-8. Anubani off the Shahade screen. Anubani launches one, gets touched, so that one won't go. Brown steps back, steps into his shot. 10-8 USA. Steal Brown again. Malley will take another one. No clear though, so this one don't count. You have to get outside the 2-point arc with at least 1 foot and lift the other one up. That will get us to our second TV timeout with a very surprising 2-point lead only for Team USA. Jordan sticking around in this game, unexpectedly so, I might say. Team USA creating a lot of open twos, but they haven't been able to knock a lot of them down. So streaky shooting is in part due to this score, but it's still very unexpected. Shahade will take the check. Anubani hands it off to Yalchin. Dalsey with the thievery, and Malley will put it in. 11-8 lead, Team USA. Yalchin tries to create some space, but not a lot of it. Off the glass, doesn't go in. Olsen clears it, kicks it to Malley. Shot from the corner. That won't go either. Dalsey with the board, and this time she will put it back in. 12-8 Team USA. So they look like that last time out helped them sharpen up just a little bit. And Obani gets smacked. Malley with the fake. Nice little drop-off pass. No lay, though. And then, oh, Shahade. She spiked that like a volleyball player. Brown finds Dalsey, but just a miscue there on part of Team USA, who haven't been firing on all cylinders this game. It hasn't been needed. They are still in control of this game at 12-8, but could have been a bit more if you ask me. Anubani, no. They'll dump it down to Dalsey, who's got the smaller Anubani, and they have to foul her. So 6th foul on Jordan. So 1 shot coming up for Christina Dalsey. She's 20 years old, standing at 190 centimeters. Having a good tournament so far. Looking to add on to that. 13-8. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Anubani looking for Yelchin. She has 2 seconds on the shot clock. She better shoot. That's one dribble too many. So this is the 4th shot clock violation that Team USA forces. And while their offense might not be firing on all cylinders, they are sticking close on defense for sure. Mali, 2-pointer. Won't go. Rebound Anubani. Anubani. Looking for Yelchin on the back door. Yelchin catches that, drops it off, doesn't make it go down though. 13-8 still. Brown, deep 2. Oh, that's deep. 15-8. Finally got the scope unlocked. That's a lot of steps, but referee was letting that one go. Shahade. Mali. Oh, she had her more lost than the Kingdom. And Aquaman drops her off for 2. Anubani looks like she might have heard something. Shahade, she just chucks one up there, and see, Anubani, it might be an ankle injury or she might be a little sore. I'm not sure, but cannot come out of the game. They came here with 3 women, so she has to remain in the game and walk that one off. I think there might be some confusion as to whose possession it is. They're asking Anubani if she's okay. She says, I'm good. They're going to continue play here with about 1 minute and 8 seconds left. 17-8 Team USA. Mali will try to add to that with another 2-pointer. 19-8. Team USA woken up in the last minute or so here. Anubani to Yelchin. Yelchin will launch it up there. No go off the glass. Shahade will grab the board and put it in. 11-9. Dalsey swings it. Olsen will find Mali, and Mali is just mauling everyone. Anubani trying to create some space, but that ankle is not helping. 1 second on the clock. Yelchin, she takes the deep one. She doesn't make the deep one. And Team USA is at game point. Olsen, can she finish? Yes, she can. 22-9 Team USA under 21 as they go undefeated in Pool C action here on day 1 at the Nations League Finals 2023. Jordan, good effort in this game, I'm not going to lie. They outperformed what they did earlier, but it wasn't enough against this Team USA. So Jordan will bow out of the competition with no wins. And we have one more Women's Pool C game coming up next, where 2 teams will decide who's going to move on and who's going to go home. But look again at this United States under-21 team beating Jordan 22-9, waking up late to go on a scoring spree. Jordan kept it close at first, even went up a little bit early in the game. Team USA looked a little sluggish, but again, they woke up late. Must be the time difference. Mali just went completely ham down the stretch of that game, hitting shots from the mid-range, from the post, as well as from 2. Shahade was using that length to bother the drives from the United States. Wasn't enough, though, for Jordan, who, again, played with 3 women today, so hats off to how well they stuck around in this game for the first 5 or so minutes. All right, take a look at Pool C on the women's side. Team USA again moving on after 3 victories, no losses. Jordan bowing out with 3 losses, no victories. And France and Spain will try to compete in a second here for who can move on out of Pool C action second. Here we go. The Spanish team coming out first. Again, managing 1 victory, 1 defeat. These are your Spanish ladies. Paula Real, Maria Roters, Alba Sanchez Ramos, and Andrea Hernan Gomez. They lost to Team USA 19-12, beat Jordan 19-8. Now they have to compete with France on who's going to try to be moving on out of Pool C action. And this is no Team France to joke around with. 3rd seeded Team France is going to come out with Eve Wembanyama, Mariama Darami, Lisa Dufont, as well as Olivia Yale. I think we might be having some NBA pedigree watching these games right now, as Eve Wembanyama's brother is Victor Wembanyama, who's in the league right now, and Andrea Hernan Gomez's brothers, Willie and Juancho, have been in the NBA for a minute. They better be watching their sisters trying to compete for the Nations League crown out here in Ulaanbaatar. Coin flip will go to Spain. And again, this is a win or go home situation for both teams, as we look at referees Gain Kim and Darius Somka from Lithuania. So the French team are being led by Mariama Darami. She scored 13 points total so far. Hernan Gomez, he had 14 points after a bunch of 2-point shots dropped for her in the game against Jordan. Darami at the cup. She will put France on the board first. Swing action for the French. Eve Wembanyama will pull up from mid-range. That shot won't go. She will get her own board, try to put it in, but no. Hernan Gomez comes away with it. Oh, off the glass, Real. Buffon. Easy lay. Backdoor cut by Real, who gets another easy one, 2-2. Spain ain't going away. Hernan Gomez over Wembanyama. Wembanyama will get it back though. She looks to find her Yale on the backdoor cut. She is fouled, so that'll be a free throw coming up for Olivia Yale. Rotor slipped. She'll get it back though. Kicks it out. Sanchez Ramos steps on the line though. Buffon decides to give it up to Wembanyama. Wembanyama. Hezzy. No scoop. Wembanyama puts France up 1 point. We are at the 8-minute mark of the game. It's been entertaining so far as Roters puts one in as well. So 4-4. Darami doesn't get that floater to go. Sanchez Ramos open by herself. Wembanyama hands it off to Darami. Darami back to Wembanyama. Turns it around off of 1 foot. No go. Hernan Gomez with the rebound. Roters back to Hernan Gomez. She showed a jumper before. Can she show it again? Yes, she can. 5-4. Flare screen action for the French. Yale. 1 second on the shot clock. Chucks it up, chucks it in. 5-5. Hernan Gomez tries to answer. Gets blocked by Darami. Sanchez Ramos by herself, easy lay. So the Spaniard screens have been working. They almost got her hands on that one. Forced it out of bounds, but it will remain French possession. That will get us to our first TV timeout though, with Spain with the slimmest of leads, 6-5 over this French team. And both teams have showed off some scoring from all levels of the court. It's been a tight game as expected, as neither of these teams wants to go home after day one here in Ulaanbaatar. That means you have to go look at the Genghis Khan statue. You have 3 days before you have to get out of here, or 2. I was lucky enough to go out there and visit that statue, as well as a traditional Mongolian horse riding range where I sat on a horse, which was odd, as I'm 7 foot tall and horses aren't built for me. But it's neither here nor there. These ladies are still in action. Darami fades and doesn't create. Hernan Gomez, backdoor cut, finds her teammate. Leal doesn't deliver. Hernan Gomez again. Darami, get that out of there. Roters. Real. Sanchez Ramos. Sanchez Ramos pulls up, and it rolls in. So a 2-point lead for Spain here. Wembanyama steps back all the way to the 2-point arc, drops it in, ties the game at 7. Oh, Roters. Couldn't quite see what went on there, so I think it might be an and one here. Roters drops in the bucket. No, it's probably a no clear. So 7-7, that Spanish point won't count. Hernan Gomez going at Darami. 1 second, you have to put it up, and that's going to be out of shot clock contention here. So Mariam Jarami has been making life very, very difficult on everybody with her long arms, shot blocking capabilities. Eight points for France. Real in the post against Duffon. Nope. And Real's down, so France has to move quickly. She's back up. Nice cut. She must be going to the good barber. Well, actually, doesn't go to the barber shop, doesn't she? The hairstylist. Darami. Sanchez Ramos will take the check. France up 2 points now. Sanchez Ramos chucks one up from the mid-range. No go. And that's Spain ball. Real kicks it out. Roters to the cup. Drops it in. Duffon finds Wembanyama in the corner. Wembanyama doesn't drop it in, though. Roters will grab the rebound. They'll look for Real down low, but she's guarded pretty well. So ball screen action for the Spanish here. Sanchez Ramos trying to make her dance. No go. Darami. Duffon will try to launch one. Gets blocked, though. So Roters will step up to the line for one. Wembanyama. Sanchez Ramos will drop it in. 10-11. Foul in Spain, so we'll get to a timeout here as we see French cutting action, which has been working. They are known for that. Roters, though, she's been pretty good this game. Yale can't get it to go, and Aaron Gomez will let that one go out of bounds. Hernan Gomez with a strong board, but a dribble is called. Easy lay for Yale. Darame drops it off to Yale, and that French pick and roll action is a beautiful thing to behold. They've been working Spain with it. Again, to remind you guys, this is a win or go home type of scenario for both teams. Oh, and that's a shot clock violation. Darami crosses her up. Contact, no finish though. Rebound Roters. Real will take over. Back to Sanchez Ramos. Spain fighting to stay in this. Sanchez Ramos forces one up, gets the foul. Second foul on France. Free throw coming up. Doesn't get that one to go though. Darami, she'll try from 2. Rebound Yale. Darami creating some space, long one. She lost her shoe on that one. Not sure how that happened, but you know, maybe time a little tighter. Sanchez Ramos. Roters tries to find Hernan Gomez, but a steal by Yale. Wemby. Dufault is fouled on the floor. So a smart foul by the Spaniards there. As we're approaching the 2-minute mark here, Spain's behind 10-13, and they fouled on the floor to give the French a new shot clock and a check up top instead of a lay. Dufault swings it. Wembanyama tries to take it one-on-one, but a strip by the Spaniards. Roters slips, so Real is stuck on an island. They find Roters in the post. Roters will take it at Dufault, and she will get rejected like the love letter you sent in high school. All right, 1 minute and 40 seconds. Can Spain climb back into things, or is France going to put them away? Roters challenges Darami at the hoop, and Darami's called for a foul. Roters with the Euro, and Darami, those long arms couldn't reach all the way over top of that Wilson. So Roters will step up to the free throw line. Try to bring Spain within 1 possession. Leaves it short though. Spain leaving a couple of free throws short here. Roters will get it again. This time she'll make it. 11-13. Wembanyama, can she return the favor? No, but she'll get. Well, it looked like she was getting her own rebound. I think Hernan Gomez just tried to tee at the referee. I'm not sure. I've never tried that. That doesn't seem to work. Yale, good take. France again up by 3. Sanchez Ramos. This game is tighter than your little brother's sweater. Dufault. Hernan Gomez will try to take it at Dufault. Turns, gets elbowed in the face. That will be a foul on the French. That's foul number 4. Sanchez Ramos. Real. Sanchez Ramos will get open. Real will screen her again. I like the play call. Sanchez Ramos with a head of steam going towards the basket, but Yale stopped her. And, well, we are under a minute, so the clock is running out on Spain just a little bit. Yale doesn't convert. Gets the board, though. Oh, default. Spins, doesn't win. Spain, they might still have a shot at this, but they need a bucket now. Roters, quick 2. Halfway down. That was in and out, but now we are really looking at a tough situation as Darami misses the lay, but we are in a 2-possession game, and Spaniards, they have to put up something here. France obviously doesn't foul, so 13-15. France will come away with a victory here and keep their hopes alive of competing for the Nations League Finals crown here on Friday. Spain, they will bow out of this competition with 1 victory. Tight-fought contests against Team USA, and this Team France just wasn't enough down the stretch, though. As Team France put the clamps on them defensively, came away with a 15-13 victory. Rounding out Pool C action here on day 1 of your Nations League Finals from the UG Arena in Ulaanbaatar. Take a look back at some of the action from this game. Both teams weren't willing to give each other an inch. All right, we are going to close out men's Pool C action as well today. We got 2 more games coming up in men's Pool Z. We got Lithuania under 21 facing Puerto Rico right now. All teams are tied in this pool, so it's been a mixed bag for this team as they beat Japan but lost to Mongolia, a hot shooting Mongolia. Dominikas Grenda, Kristupas Kenesis, Noyus Lepskas, and Adomis Ribeles beat Japan 21-17 and then just got outgunned by the Mongolians. Same mixed bag could be said about Puerto Rico, who defeated Mongolia 21-17 in their first action of the day. But in their second game, they ran into a Japanese buzzsaw, a samurai sword. 21-14 defeat at the hands of some hot shooting by the Japanese. This is your fearsome foursome. Yelemir de Jesus, Brian Gonzalez, Gianfranco Grafals, and Eduardo Peralta. And again, this is another win or go home situation, but we do have to take a look at the standings and especially at the scores as well. So in pool play right now, with each team having one win, we see Mongolia and Japan going up top, 38 points each. Puerto Rico and Lithuania following, Puerto Rico scoring 35, Lithuania scoring 34. So Puerto Rico in third, Lithuania in fourth, virtually, obviously. Now again, a win here would go a long way, as we'll have Mongolia facing Japan next after this. A win here would go a long way towards, well, it wouldn't even just go a long way, it would go all the way towards placing for day number 3. Win or go home for both these teams. Gonzalez will start it off for Puerto Rico. Grafals trying to bachata with them, but couldn't get it to go. Gonzalez, he'll take it for sure. He ain't scared to shoot. That will be out of bounds. So far, Gonzalez is actually the leading scorer in the field. 20 points through 2 games. Big shot after big shot by Gonzalez. As Grafals will put that in. On the Lithuanian side, it's been Noyes Lepskas. He's got 12. Been more of a balanced effort, though. Grenda's got 9. Kinesis got 9 as well. Oh, easy one for Lithuania there. Grafals. Oh, quick footwork. Lepskas. And then a turnover by the Puerto Ricans as well. Could end on no, but a big rebound as the Lithuanians are trying to take advantage of their size. Quick hands by the Puerto Ricans. Gonzalez getting around 2 defenders, throwing it up, getting fouled though. He tries to continue his dominance. Again, averaging a ridiculous 10 points per game so far today. 13 in the first game, 7 in his second game. And he will be looking to continue that. And a 2-bomb from the Puerto Ricans. They'll put them up 2 here. Grenda trying to make him dance, and De Jesus said none of that. Body checked him. So some physical play early, and the Puerto Ricans have been on the receiving end of some foul calls here. Gonzalez pulls up from 2, drops one off, all the way from the Caribbean. Lithuania under 21, again trying to use that size advantage, but Lebskas, he's saying they are a little bit physical. Grafos. Lithuania back at it. Strong take, no make. Almost finds his teammate, but some Puerto Rican hands in there. A sit-down pass, though. Grenda with the footwork. Oh, he made him dance the bachata for real. Oh, he punches that harder than Saitama. Gonzalez drops in another one. He will just continue his scoring prowess here. I think he's already at 5 or 6 points this game. Drop off pass, Lebskas, a lot of physical contact, gets to go, 7-10. And Grafos gets leveled on that play. Look at the footwork here. Grenda. That's just beautiful. And then 2 hands for safety. Grafos coming in with some dunks today. Back at it, Peralta from the post. Spin move, Peralta, and underneath. Beautiful take by Peralta. Step back. Ribelis will get it to go down as well. Lithuania ain't going nowhere. Grafals gets stripped. And he will play a different sport. Ribelis. Ribelis will put it up from 2 and that will sail out of bounds, so possession will go to red. Big shot. Tying up the game at 11 here. Another one from 2. No. Jesus tries to clear, but takes him a while. Grafals. Grafals taking it strong at the cup, but no foul. A lot of physical play in this one. Referee's letting it go. I like it. Big shot from 2 again, no go. Rebound Peralta. Grafals. Grafals will put it in. Big shot from the Puerto Ricans. 13-11. Oh, I like that slip screen action for the Lithuanians, tying up the game at 13 again. This is a game of haymakers. Puerto Rican's been throwing some. Gonzalez, can he do it again? No, not this time. And then a foul called underneath as Jesus just throwing bodies out there. First one's good for Lepskas as he'll get 2 free throws. Puerto Rico's in the bonus. Peralta. Peralta has to throw it up. Shot clock, no good. Rebound for Lithuania. Big shot from 2, no go this time. Lepskas thought he had position, but Grafals will get that rebound and, well, made out a little too much physicality on the defense there. Gonzalez, can he do it again? Fading away. Gonzalez almost drops one in. Ribelis tries to thread the needle. Finds Lepskas underneath. Lepskas lobs it. No. Grafals gets his own board and puts it back in. So at the 15-14 game. Oh, I like that trickery. Gonzalez, 15-15. But a big 2-point shot by the Lithuanians. And a quick foul by Lithuania after that. To stop the clock, it will get to the second TV timeout. It'll be the 5th foul on the Lithuanians, who hold a 2-point lead here over Puerto Rico. And a kind of some good shooting. Grafals takes it at the cup. It gets swiped out there. Canesis, I was right. Canesis swipes that shot. They'll leave 8 seconds on the shot clock, and they'll call for Gonzalez to try to see if he can do anything with that. Gonzalez will step back, heave one up, no go. Aaron Lopez out there. Puerto Rico back in action to Jesus. And then a foul on Grafals, who just... Grafals a little upset. He tossed Canesis to the floor. And I didn't really agree with that call by the referee. There'll be 2 free throws coming up for Kristupas Canesis. He's one short, though. Both of them short, as the Puerto Ricans will have an opportunity to tie the game here. Grafals will get around Canesis and draw the foul. He will be on the free throw stripe. So Grafals, he committed that foul that lead to 2 free throws for Canesis. Canesis missed both, and now Grafals can step up to the line and tie the game. Grafals also leaves it short. Seems like the rim isn't all too friendly to people out here. Greda launches one, no. Gonzalez almost forgets the Wilson. Gonzalez crosses and drops it off. No go, though. Ribelis. Nice pick and roll action. Lebskas, and he's fouled by Grafals. Lebskas puts it in. Look at that screen and roll action, and Grafals, he tries to get the shot, and he gets an arm. So 2 free throws coming up for Noise Lebskas. With an opportunity to put the game closer to game point. First free throws a make. Second a miss, though. But the Jesus tries to save that ball and puts it out of bounds. Lithuania will have another shot at this. 19-16, Lithuania at game point. A 2 will win them the game and help them move on to day 3 of action here. Lebskas, I like the rub screen action. A beautiful play by the Lithuanians here to get their 20th point. Puerto Rico, can they do anything? Gonzalez, no. Grafals too short, but Gonzalez will get that back. He puts it up again, but still no. Fighting for the rebound, and it will be Puerto Rico possession. They call a horns play. Gonzalez. Peralta almost lost that. Peralta, one-on-one. Spins. Wins underneath. 20-17. Oh, I thought that was a miscue on the Lithuanian side, but it looks like it will be Lithuania ball. So we're under 2 minutes. Lithuania in firm control of this game, but Puerto Rico, don't count them out just yet. Let's see if they can make a stop. Rub screen action again, and they do get the stop. Gonzalez fakes. That went off Ribas' legs. So it's 7 seconds on the shot clock. Gonzalez will get the ball up top. Grafal said, I'll take it. Grafals gives it up to Gonzalez. They go to Pereira in the post. Peralta, I'm sorry. Gonzalez fading. Wanted to show the contact on that shot. The referee wasn't having any of that. Ribelis fakes, doesn't make, rebound, but it's going to be too late. So another stop for the Puerto Ricans, but they have to be able to score. Timeout called Puerto Rico, so they'll talk it over. 1:23 left. Puerto Rico down 3 points, and Lithuania at game point. 2 stops in a row for the Puerto Ricans, though, who are still alive here in Ulaanbaatar. This is an important one, Lebs, because you got the and one going on that. And this is the last bucket for the Lithuanians. Lovely rub screen action, Peralta. You got one for the Puerto Ricans. So who's going to come out of Pool C action for the men's? This win will get you through. The loss will, well, unfortunately, will eliminate you from contention. Gonzalez to Grafals. Grafals, Peralta screen. Grafals loses the rock. He has to chuck it up. Oh, if anybody can do that, it's Gonzalez. No, go this time, though. Rebound Lithuania. Lepskas. Grenda. Open shot for Grenda. No way. That doesn't go. They find Lepskas down there. Gonzalez with the thievery. Gonzalez will get it back. Step back, finds Grafals. Grafals easy lay. 20-18. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. Rub screen action again, but again, thievery by the Puerto Ricans, who have just stood up at the end of this game defensively. Missed layup, though, by Gonzalez. Will get it back 20-19, so both teams at game point. Lithuania looked like they've dried up scoring-wise, and Puerto Rico has just been putting a lot of pressure on everything, but that is a foul call on Gonzalez, who undercut a Lithuanian player there. Lebskas couldn't catch. And that is the 10th foul on Puerto Rico. So 2 easy free throws for Lebskas, who will put Lithuania up 21-19, finish this game. And he will bury Puerto Rico, who will not be moving on from Pool C action. And this Lithuania team will. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. Both these teams didn't want to give each other an inch. We saw displays of athleticism. We saw a lot of shot-creating ability on Puerto Rico and some nice screening action on the Lithuania side, but they came up big down the stretch. They looked like they dried up a bit there. Puerto Rico almost manages to get him, but in the end, it was the size of Noyes Lebskas who proved too much for the Puerto Ricans. Take a look back at some of the highlights of this game. Gonzalez was his big self once again, especially at the start of the game. Did get a lot of open shots, and he didn't make too many of them this time around, though. And that was some pretty footwork down underneath by Grenda. 2 hands for safety. Grafals. So here we are. This is the last game of the day. We got the Japanese men and the Mongolian men fighting to see who's going to come out of Pool C action. Winner will come out as first or second place depending on the outcome of the game. Loser, well, unfortunately they'll have to go home. This is your Japan team. Again, 1-1 so far today. Lost to Lithuania 21-17 and went hot, wasabi hot, against Puerto Rico. Those are your four men: Takuya Kaiden, Kenshin Hoshikawa, Kanta Sato, and Takumi Masuko. Masuko has been a terror. Mongolia and Japan. I do want to get ourselves reintroduced to the Four Horsemen though, because I like what they've been doing out here. Team Mongolia, 1 win, 1 loss, just like Japan, and they are going to come out here with Batsarik Sukbat, Lagva Avirmed, Myagmar Suren, Ulzi Orsik, and Serma Batzaya. And especially Ulzi Orsik has been tearing it up today. Both these teams have some hot shooting players, but here we go. Again, Ulzi at 19 points after 2 games. Japan, they got Masuko at 16. These teams have a lot of history together, as the overall total record so far has been 9 wins and 13 losses for Japan. So Mongolia with the slight edge. Again, both teams just went ballistic in their second game of the day, shooting the absolute cover off the rock. And here you go. There's Hoshikawa trying to put in 2 from long range. It's fouled though. Hoshikawa with 2 free throws for Japan, putting Japan up 3-2 early on in the contest. Again, in our last game of day 1 action. We will return tomorrow, obviously. But Japan and Mongolia are battling it out for the last spot to return here on Friday, where we'll have the final days. Oh, he likes his matchup there. Sukbat put it in. Sato, Kaiden. Kaiden and Uzi might be the fastest 2 guys on the entire field right now. I'm not sure. On the entire field of teams, actually. Uzi almost got to that. I'm not sure who I'd take in a foot race. Sato. Open shot, Masuko, no go. Gets his own board. Sato will clear it again. Masuko takes the contact, doesn't finish the lay, but it draws a foul. Sukbat's looking at the referees like, did I really? Nothing you can do about that. So Masuko at the line for one. Four to 3 Japan. Uzi hasn't had a lot of space this game just yet. Uzi steps back, fades away, off the glass. Uzi. I thought he got pressured out of that shot, but he manages to put it in. Kaiden with the speed, but he gets blocked. Aviermed coming back. Kaiden. This time he's quicker than everyone. 5 to 4 Japan, then an offensive foul on the Mongolians. Batsaya. Too physical on the screen. Sato gives it up to Kaiden. Kaiden. Oh. Give and go action between Hoshikawa and Sato. Uzi fakes. Oh, he gets rejected by Masuko. Uzi will try again. No. Masuko might have the quickness to stick with Uzi. And that's proven to be a problem. Masuko this time too quick for Uzi himself. 7 to 4 Japan, who are in the lead here early on in the game. Sukbat tries to bully his way to the basket. Foul on the floor called. The Sukbat trying to use that muscle to get close. Sukbat again. Sukbat again with the muscle. Finishes up over top of Kaiden. Now he has to stick with Kaiden though. Kaiden is pretty quick. Masuko back to Kaiden. Kaiden pull up 2. In and out. Batsaya with the rebound. A lot of pressure from the Japanese though, so Batsaya can't really do anything with that. Sukbat, he's going to have to do something. 2 seconds on the clock. Sukbat, no. Rebound is contested, and well, it will be a jump ball. It's just a matter of who the referees think had possession, who's going to get it, because defense will be rewarded. I'm not sure who got clear possession of that rock, but we will see after our first TV timeout early on in the game here. It's been both sides showing some defense and showing some offense. Take a look at this projection by Aviermed. Matsuko slips to Sato, back to Matsuko. Masuko had an opportunity for an and one, but missed the wide open lay. So Masuko will step to the line for one, but he kind of left one out there. Oh, foul on the floor as well, so no chance at an and one. Masuko again. Sato. Back to Masuko, but a steal by the Uzi. Uzi dances with him. Steps back, chucks it up, doesn't chuck it down. Oh, nice step back, but front rimmed it. Both these teams know what's at stake, and again, they've played plenty in the past. Kaiden uses his speed, gets his teammate open. Oshikawa can't get it to go. Sukbat turns. It's been Sukbat's strength so far that's been keeping Mongolia afloat. Not so much the Uzi, who we saw score an average of 9.5 points in the earlier 2 games. And oh my goodness, Oshikawa just keeps shooting. Uzi this time. Oh, he answers. There you go. Announcer's jinx again. Deep 2, no go. Rebound Avimed. Uzi free for a lay. 9-9. Things are tied up here around the halfway mark of the game. Quick hands by Uzi again. Finds his teammate underneath. Easy lay Avimed. Mongolia up 1 in front of the home crowd here. Kaiden steps back, drops him off, and he will draw the foul. Sukbat, he knows. He walked into him while he was shooting. You can't be doing that. There'll be 2 free throws coming up. Look at Kaiden stepping back, and Sukbat tried to challenge, and, well, can't be doing that. All right. Kaiden at the line. He has 2 shots. His team is down 1. Make that a tight game. Look at this step back by the Uzi. That's a 1 though. Masuko, you can't be jumping into him like that. Uzi will knock it down. Tied game at 11. Oshikawa can't get it to go. Sukbat spins and, well, leaves one short. That rebound will end up going out of bounds, though. Sukbat launches one from deep. No go, though. Easy lay there. Oshikawa. Oh. Sukbat still playing bully ball down there. Again, a tied game at 12. This is a nail-biter, ladies and gentlemen. What a miraculous shot. He got that up on the rim, and Sato managed to put in a rebound, but Ulzi again free for an open layup. Hoshikawa steps all the way back, drops him off. A TV timeout as Japan holds a 2-point lead after that Hoshikawa 2 over the Mongolians. Last couple of minutes of this game here. Sukbat will take it up top. Uzi fakes. Also almost gets the lay, but Masuko is almost as fast. Deep to Hoshikawa, but no go. Oh, Hoshikawa puts in one. Mongolia down 2. Uzi, can he do anything? Crosses Masuko up. Masuko has proven to stick close to Uzi. Uzi step back though. No go. Rebound for Uzi. Sukbat will get it. And he drops one in from 2, so 16-16. He will get a warning for delay of game, but Kaiden, easy lay. Japan up 1. Uzi tries to take it at the hoop, leaves one short though. That will be Japan ball. Batsaya touched that last. So Japan ball again, some confusion on the court, but Kaiden will get an open look. He will drop it in. All the way from Hokkaido. Sukbat, can he answer? Not this time. Uzi will get the board. He will put it in. 19-17, but it's game point Japan. If they hit a 2, they will knock out Mongolia. Kaiden uses the quickness. Gets that lay to go. 20-17. Sukbat, he will get an easy lay, but who's going to stop the Japanese? Kaiden again using that speed. Can he finish it up? Yes, he can! Takuya Kaiden will make the Japanese advance out of Pool C and buries the Mongolians. Taking down the 4 horsemen, these Japanese players stood up in the last 2 games after an early defeat in the pool. Now we're going to have to get the calculators out to see who's coming out of pool play as first. But my goodness, what a game. As Takuya Kaiden just took over with sheer speed down the stretch. And well, these Mongolian players, they have nothing to be ashamed about. They fought like warriors. But they came up just short here in this contest and will not be moving on out of Pool C action. Look at the highlights of this game. Sukbat was a beast down there. He was trying to impose his physicality, but Hoshikawa, he was doing some nice things from the outside. We saw some Uzi, but not as much as we maybe have needed this game. Uzi was good, no lie, but 9.5 points per game. I'm not sure he got to that. Anyway, Hoshikawa was something else this game. He really kept Japan afloat there in stretches as Sukbat just went at the basket at will. This was beautiful. Sato finishing that Hoshikawa put-up shot. Hoshikawa with the step back again, dropping him off all the way from Hokkaido. Sukbat again with a strong move. Sukbat, he got that 2 to drop as well. A lot of friendly rim. This must be his hometown. But then Takuya Kaiden using that speed, and here we go. Dropping another 2-bomb in as well. Uzi, he got a little bucket down the stretch still, but too much kiting, too much down the stretch of that game. As he put the Japanese to bed, buried them here in the Gobi Desert sands, and makes his team Japan advance to day 3 of action here. Final score again: Japan 21, Mongolia 18. This was your FIBA 3x3 Nations League final day 1. Again, we saw Pool A and Pool C action. A lot of good teams in action today. We'll be seeing some of them on Friday on the 3rd day of action here. I am Boss Rosendahl, aka The Mountain, and I wish you guys a good day or good night wherever you are. We will be back tomorrow with day 2 of action, where we'll see pools B and D, and I'll be with you then.